All right, guys, so today we are going to be reacting to she divorces her husband of 25 years and instantly regrets it and get replaced. Jump in.
For 30 years. You do lose your identity to them. I'm getting a divorce. And I am scared. I'm nervous. I am struggling.
Welcome back, family. Today we are going to review another modern woman who decided to leave her
The hell is this?
25-year-old marriage thinking that she was irreplaceable. But then she got humbled so quickly when her husband decided to restart his life with a younger, beautiful woman. Let's first start by watching her crying while having a hard time believing that her husband moved on.
The divorce papers have been filed. I know the outcome. I know I'm getting a divorce. I know my husband no longer loves me. I know that he now is creating a new place for himself in the world that doesn't include me. It seems to not include our kids. When you have been with somebody for 30 years, you do lose your identity to them. I think that we become a piece of each other, something new. And although I know that I can do this, there's a piece of me that's mourning, and I'm trying to understand what it is that I'm so upset about. Am I upset that he doesn't love me? Am I upset because I don't know how not to have somebody love me? Am I upset because I'm afraid that I'm going to be alone for the rest of my life? And I do know that a lot of people say that they like it better alone. I just don't think that that's me, because such a big part of who I am, being somebody's partner. But that's what I like. It's what I love. I am for real getting a divorce. And I never asked him to stay. And I know I deserve so much better. I know I
She
deserve.
divorced him. I thought the guy was divorcing her, but she initiated the divorce. Okay.
Somebody who is kind, and caring, and compassionate, and thoughtful, and not angry, and definitely doesn't control me. I'm getting a divorce.
I don't know how many times this woman contradicted herself in less
What
than
the
2
hell?
minutes. When you let women talk for long enough, they always tell on themselves. We can all see that she still wants.
Of course, you're only taking pictures of her and here, and her face, not her body. Listen, man, to everybody there, attraction is something you have to maintain in a relationship. Husband and wife, you guys have to work out. This thing about just having kids and then you're gonna keep your 40 or 50 pounds. No, that's not okay, man. You have to work out. This is what I see, man. A lot of these relationships, especially American relationships, I don't know what it is, man. Probably because we like diner food. I don't know what it is, man. It's just so that we just keep those pounds and we really don't care about the relationship. We don't. Like, if you start gaining some pounds, I'm sorry, you're gonna lose if you're a woman, your husband's gonna lose attraction. If you're a husband, your wife is gonna lose some attraction.
Wants to be married to this man and that she is really regretting
see?
divorcing him. But instead of humbling herself in front of her husband and tell him that she will be a better wife, she prefers to stay stubborn to prove that she was always right. Let's just watch the next clip that will show you the kind of difficult and nagging wife she was during her marriage.
I have tried making this video a handful of times, and every time I make it, I delete it. It's not that I can't talk about it. It's that I don't know that I'm able to give it the justice that it deserves.
Okay.
If you haven't seen one of my other videos, I am a stay-at-home parent, aka trad wife. Just like many other couples, my husband and I have arguments, and we have 3 specific ones that we seem to repeat all the time. The first one is that he is very messy. He's like Pigpen. He walks around the house leaving things all over, and I'm the one who ends up having to clean up after him. Pretty normal argument for a lot of people. Next is how much money he spends on himself. He buys himself whatever he wants, and he has extravagant taste. He spends more on himself than all the rest of our family members do combined, and then some. Which leads directly to the third argument. My husband doesn't allow me access to our financial documents. I have no idea the amount of money coming in or going out at any given time. I don't have access to our investment information.
I currently have access to joint checking and savings. account which he controlled the flow of cash or credit cards he recently placed limits on.
or
Oh, okay. So he put limits on. Okay.
savings information. Don't get to make decisions about our finances, and that's not acceptable. This is a form of control, and I am going to call it for what it is. It's abuse. It's
What are you trying to do,
financial
lady?
abuse. This is very common for many women in my situation. And yes, I'm sure it does happen to men too. Now that we are going to be getting a divorce, I have asked my husband yet again, over and over for the last 6 months, to provide me the documents
He's
that
not gonna
I
do
need
it.
to understand our finances. And he refuses.
Yeah.
And since he gets to
not gonna
decide
do it.
the amount of money that gets put into our checking or savings account, I don't have access to retain a lawyer currently. But why I'm talking about it is because this happens to many women, and there are so many more women who are in worse positions than me. If you are in this situation, I want you to know that you are not alone.
So how is it that he has a credit card but put limit on it? Like, what is it that you want to overspend the limit? Like, I don't know what is going
There
on.
are many of us, and I assume there will be women who will share their stories
Okay.
in the comments. And if you've been through this, please share what helped you navigate this. And out of respect, I do ask that you be kind in the comments section, because talking about abuse of any form is not easy.
When you see a woman picking up fights with you just because a pair of socks is left behind, or
That's
nagging
nagging.
you because she doesn't have 100% access on your financials, just know
The first part is the reason why he doesn't even allow you to have access to your bank account. I can guarantee you. You're nagging. Can I have your access to your bank account? It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that.
that she
Guys
is a
don't work
difficult
like that.
woman. We all know that usually women get overwhelmed when you give them a significant charge on controlling the finances.
Yeah.
So basically what she is actually saying is that she wanted to spend the money however she wanted, but with absolutely no
No control.
responsibility of the consequences. That is what it means when a woman says that a man is financially abusive. Let's watch some more tears of regret and confusion.
I'm prefacing this video that grieving is not linear. I took a lot of steps forward this week. This morning, I took some backwards. And it's okay.
And they
My
always say
eyes.
that. It's okay. Like, man, life is not a movie, man. Like, stop it.
They're filled with color, like everybody else's.
Okay.
And they're filled with understanding and care and compassion
All right.
for other humans, our world. But they're also filled with pain. I've been living in a marriage of lies, deceit, my complacentness. Someone posted a comment yesterday that basically told me that I was part of the problem. This week you've seen me with determination, and I have that in here. That's in me.
You're saying you're
But then
okay.
there's a lot of pain. There's a lot of pain of... Sometimes I don't know what it's all from. To be quite honest, it's in me. And I don't always know where it's coming from. But I know that the pain that's in me has told me that my life was okay. The pain
Crazy,
that's
man.
inside has told me that whatever I've been dealing with in my marriage was how other marriages were, other men were. I've become tolerant, complacent. These things are really important for me to understand as I move forward. I've said it many times that I deserve better. I do. And what I know I do, but I also know I know that I deserve better. No, I don't know it. I really don't.
Yo,
I
the
tell
crime,
myself
man.
that I
Stop
deserve
it,
better.
man. It's the crime, bro.
But I don't know that I know it, that I deserve better, to be honest. I want to think that I deserve a better person to be in my life. But I don't know that I deserve it. But I don't know that I deserve better than what I was given by my soon-to-be ex-husband. I don't know that I feel it inside me that I deserve better. And I don't know how to change that narrative in my head. Because I do know that I deserve it. But there's something sabotaging me, telling me that I don't deserve it.
Lady, what the fuck do you actually want? It's all emotions everywhere with absolutely zero direction.
Yeah, it's like she's going left and right. Like, I don't know. Left, up, down, all corners. She's inventing new corners. I don't know what she wants. I just really don't know what she wants, guys.
Deserve better or not? This is a fully grown woman who doesn't even know what she wants. No wonder her ex-husband didn't want her to have full access to the finances. Now, you will see her crying again while putting all the blame of the children's hurt on her ex-husband as if she didn't have anything to do with this all messed up situation.
You don't know that I can help them through this. I don't know how to do this alone. I can't imagine parents with little kids trying to navigate first Christmases alone. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve, and I am scared. I'm nervous. I am struggling. I was doing so well. I have some friends who have been lifting me up and cheering me on and really encouraging me. And it's helped tremendously until my kids started breaking down. And that makes me break down. I try to stay strong in front of them, but it's not easy. It's really hard. I have one kid who says that they don't want to leave their room. They don't want to come out on Christmas morning in tears because their dad...
Because you guys failed to be adults. See, now you want to involve the kids, right? And you want to pass the trauma. The kids are going to hate you. Let me just put it this. Let me just give you the news. The kids are going to hate you because you guys failed to be adults. And this is what a lot of adults don't understand. When you guys get divorced like this, you guys are not their heroes anymore. You're not. So basically, at this point, you have to be okay with what you're getting now.
That is not very far from here, and he has yet to contact them. He literally is miles from here, just a handful of miles. He told one of them that he's coming into town. He didn't even tell the other one that he was coming. Our kids deserve so much better than him. They're so unsure and they're so sad that their dad has done this.
Are they sad or you're sad? You're trying to pass this emotion to them. They can feel it.
To them. And then at the same point, I'm to a point that I am calm. I'm finding peace. It's hard for them to struggle when I am finding so much peace. It makes me feel guilty. I know I have people who are following my journey and are feeling very much like I am right now. And I know that we have got this, but I know that it's okay that we also don't feel like we have it. We might need to give each other some encouragement today.
One thing we haven't heard this woman say is her admitting that she also contributed into the destruction of her own family.
No kind of
I mean, she is the one that is divorcing her husband, for God's sake. This is the hurt these modern women cause to their children. And all of that because they put their fantasies' feelings above everything. They never say what they really did to cause their husbands to even...
Yeah, we don't even know what the hell's going on.
...even avoid being around their own children. Usually, it is about disrespect. These modern women are now weaponizing being a victim. And they are used to the man always sacrificing himself and stepping up and put all the blame on himself. And when a man finally chooses to put himself first, it is seen as selfish. When a man finally put himself first, it is seen as an abandonment of his responsibilities. Her ex-husband actually refused to pay her the temporary spousal support because she decided to fight him in court for everything. And that pushed one of her subscribers to leave a comment about spousal support that pissed this woman off. Let's just watch her response so that you guys can really see that this woman is not as innocent as she pretends to be.
Having an at-home wife was a flex to my
wow, look at that. Now we have a different attitude.
soon-to-be ex-husband. Mr. Carpet Cleaner, you would rather go to prison than pay.
Not me. Here willing to spend life in prison just to not pay. The fact that women think they're entitled is gross. and why most men will not longer marry is only about money to you, though. Tough shit. Touchy tacky. Make your own.
Pay spousal support. It's just a fact that women want money and that's why they stay home. Where on earth would you get that? You think women feel entitled after they've given up their career so that you could go and clean the carpets. While you were out cleaning your carpets, did you also pay your housekeeper? Did you pay the nanny? How about the chef? The chauffeur? Would you have paid all of those things so that you could keep doing your job and making your business soar? It's interesting that you say men no longer want to marry, because I will tell you that I hear that comment just as often from women that they don't want to marry either. Now, while my husband was...
it's men, we don't want the marriage. It's women that want... It's women that want the one wanting the marriage. We don't want to spend thousands of dollars just getting a wedding. It's ridiculous, guys.
Out and traveling all over the place for work. I was home, making sure that everything was okay. My soon-to-be ex-husband, it was a giant flex that I was home. He thought it was fantastic that he had an at-home wife. You know that he used to boast about it, brag. He would puff up his chest. Not only did it show that he made a good salary, but it also showed everybody that he was such an amazing family man. Unfortunately, there's an old saying that you don't know what's going on behind closed doors.
Okay.
Enjoy cleaning your dirty carpets.
Most modern women think...
Hey. Mic drop. Wow, mic drop. Wow. Like I don't... Lady, like, there's not a flex getting a divorce in telling that your kids are getting destroyed through this divorce. There's no flex here. There's no flex, guys. I don't know what she's flexing here about. Like, what is it? You want us to applaud that you're destroying your family? The fact that you're nagging about stuff you like to nag. Yeah, I'm not. You're getting... This is so easy, man. Like, so easy. You start nagging, you're not getting favors. That's how you destroy your marriage. You nag around the people. Think about it. How is it that anybody else, you start nagging, they stop talking to you, but somehow you start nagging, your husband's supposed to just let it go because it's your husband? Really? Man, you just really shoot yourself in the foot, right? Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you in the next one.